To start with, based on my understanding on what I have read, entitled Current Language Teaching Approaches, I would say that communicative language teaching, or CLT, is an approach which emphasizes the communicative potential of language and which is compatible with a great variety of classroom procedures, and which, according to Richards and Rogers 2007, can be, can be best described by the following principles. Number 1, learners learn a language through using it to communicate. Number 2, authentic and meaningful communication should be the goal of classroom activities. Number 3, fluency is an important dimension of communication. And then the fourth one is that communication involves the integration of different language skills. Hence, I would say that CLT does a lot in developing learners' communicative competence. In line with this, I also learned the two current approaches that can be viewed as falling with the general framework of CLT. These two approaches are the product-based CLT approaches and the process-based CLT approaches. The former approach is categorized into two, such as text-based instruction and competency-based instruction. Product-based CLT approaches focus more on the outcomes or products of learning as the starting point in course design and on classroom process. Teaching strategies are then selected to help achieve these goals. On the other hand, the latter approach is also categorized into two, such as the content-based instruction and the text-based instruction. These are the two methodologies of CLT. Process-based CLT takes different routes in developing learners' approaches, but takes different ways in developing learners' communicative competency through making learning tasks and content at the central unit or basis of learning process. I believe that the content-based instruction is a driving force of classroom activities, linking all different dimensions of communicative competence to content. Language learners will be more successful in learning a language when the language is used as a means of acquiring information rather than as an end to itself. In contrast, the text-based instruction sees communicative competence as involving the mastery of different types of text. This approach, text is used in a special sense to refer to structured sequences of language and their use in specific contents in specific way. Moreover, the implications of these approaches for language teacher is that since they are the manager of the classroom activities, it is vital that he or she is equipped with necessary skills and competencies for the learners to really acquire the language. Teachers' competencies and skills are vital in language teaching. In conclusion, I believe that both of these approaches has their unique weakness and strength in language teaching. That is why I would say that there is no best approach between the two. However, I could say that the inputs that I learned in this article about communicative language teaching is very helpful to me as I will become an English language teacher in the future. This will serve as my guide for me to choose the best teaching approach that would suit to my students' learning styles. That's all. Thank you.